You good, bro? All right. Let's do it.
All right, so
You're already rolling, I'm assuming, right?
yeah. What are we doing today, bro?
Back day. Back day. You're gonna follow me around, and I'm gonna get right to it. Oh yeah.
How you feeling right now?
Still getting warmed up.
Oh, this is your warm up.
Feel nice. Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of people out there that don't like warming up. What do you think about that?
I think warm-up's always important if you're trying to avoid injury. Especially the stronger you get. You don't want to just jump to your max weight because the muscles got to warm up. You got to push blood into it, so it's more elastic. Think of a rubber band. If you have a cold rubber band and you start trying to yank it, more than likely you're going to pop it. If you warm it up, it's going to be a lot more elastic and able to work, just like your muscles. So obviously I'm just warming up. I'll start going up in weight. Now, when you do a lat pull down, I'm starting underhand grip. The main thing you're trying to do, you're not trying to yank this weight down to you. You're trying to hook your palms onto the bar. I'm going to sit with it. I don't want to think of pulling weight. The movement is going to start here from the shoulders. So the shoulders are going to get pulled down by the lats. Elbows and hands are just going to follow that. And my chest is always popping up. I'm sitting in my lat and falling back out. Reaching up to the stretch and digging my elbows down. My hands don't do anything, they just hold on. Every time I pull, I'm arching my back. And I'm trying to pull this bar right under my chest. Go over. When you do your regular grip, it's the same thing. Your hands are hooked on. I'm trying to find this stretch. The first thing, and make sure you catch this detail, I'm trying to roll my elbows forward a bit. My shoulders set down, I'm on lat. I don't want to start it here and start pulling it into me. I want to roll in, set on lat, drive. Dig elbows, lift chest, arch your back. Another detail that people miss is that every time I'm getting up into the stretch, my head never travels under the bar. I never want this to happen because I'm disengaging my lats. I want to be here behind it, slide, reach up, head stays back, shoulders drop behind me.
So you're drinking a lot of water.
You gotta stay hydrated. Pro Body Tech water. Only at the Empire. Lightweight, baby. All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Они были несчастны. Никакое искусство не создавалось от счастья. Я тебе точно говорю. Амбиции, нарциссизм, секс, ярость. Вот что движет любым великим художником, великим человеком. Пустота, которую не заполнить.
another thing you want to do in between sets whenever you're doing anything. You want to stretch the muscle you're training. So you'll catch me in between. I do a lot of stretching and then I squeeze to push more blood in the area.
Right now you're stretching
your lat, my lat.
stretching there.
Now I'm squeezing. Especially if you're somebody that's trying to get into bodybuilding, you want to know how to engage those muscles. Doing the stretching and that flexing is going to get your better engagement, the area you're trying to work. And when you're stepping on stage, it's good for you to practice the poses that you're going to hit. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to display that muscle tissue.
Now, there's some people that are against grips. Would you prefer grips, no grips?
I think grips, you don't want to rely on grips in the beginning. You want to have some type of grip strength. I recommend always having them because eventually you're going to be strong enough to be able to endure more and pull more weight with your lats more than you can grip. So as you start getting tired, these are perfect to come in and keep working your back as opposed to trying to get my pump here because I'm trying to fight with my fingers and my hands opening. But if you're a beginner, like I wouldn't recommend getting grips and doing everything right away because you need to build that grip strength over time. Same thing with a belt. The belt is good as support, but when you need it, it's not something you're gonna put on and be the whole time in the gym with a belt on. Most of the people that do that, they already have like a weak lower back and they're trying to protect it. The problem is that the back's gotta work on its own. It's not gonna get stronger if you keep trying to baby it. It's like trying to keep training wheels and expecting the person to know how to ride the bike, you know? Let's go. Oh yeah. Now you're gonna hear the whole gym grunting. It's gonna be a competition now.
Any particular reason you choose this grip?
I'm trying to keep, I'm gonna do one more pull down exercise just to keep it on the lat and keep trying to drive down. All that's really changing is this angle. I went from the inside, outside, now I'm getting this neutral grip. I'm gonna keep squeezing into the lat. So typically, the way I set up my back day, I'll either start with pull downs or rows. That's two ways of categorizing the exercises. Now, if I decide to start with rows that day, I'm gonna try to get a couple exercises, rowing exercises, before I go to pull downs. If I do pull downs like I just started, I'm gonna get a few pull downs before I transition to rows. I don't like going from pull down to a row, to a different pull down to a different row. I'm trying to flood area, like flood the blood in the same area, the same way before I move on. So it's like, another example would be arm day. Like I've seen people, there's people that like to do bis and tries, and then the next one bis and tries, bis, tries. That could work, but I would argue you get a way better pump when you stick to one, just tricep, 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 till you get to failure and max pump, then go to bicep, 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 bicep. Your pump is gonna be way different if you do it like that, as opposed to going from back and forth. You're pushing the blood to the tricep, and then to the bicep, and tricep and bicep. I want that max pump. I want to keep it in the same spot, same area. Same thing with this grip. My hands are just holding on. I'm digging the elbows, dropping the shoulders, and I'm bringing the bar to my chest. Shoulders keep dropping behind me every time. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
What are you gonna do here?
About to, and that's the other thing. When it comes to rest time, the main thing you're really trying to do is you're trying to catch your breath and then back in. You don't want to spend too much time because then you start losing the pump that you built up. Sometimes it might be 30 seconds, sometimes it might be a minute and a half, but you don't want to go too long. Let's do it. I met Sam, owner of Pro Body Tech Empire Gym, in 2010, and he's the first one that started teaching me what bodybuilding is about, how to train properly, how to fuck up muscle, and how to recover and get bigger. And that's when I would consider like actually started training and understanding like what it is. But it's like everything; it takes time to perfect, right?
Oh yeah. So it's a lifestyle. It's not like you could just hop on this and.
It is. It's almost like going to school. Like there's a lot to learn, so you can start putting things together. And it's great to learn from a good teacher, but you gotta be able to practice the things that you learn. Pay attention to cues and the details, because like that famous quote is, "The devil's in the details." You can be yanking this weight up and down. It doesn't mean you're hitting your lats. You gotta hit it properly. That's why that setup is very important. And that goes for everything. It's not just a lat pull down. Whenever it comes to your legs, your shoulders, there's a way of moving, and there's a tempo to it. There's a way of setting up, so you're hitting exactly the muscle that you want. Because you don't want your whole body to kick in to try to get a weight moving. We're not power lifters. We're not weight lifters. We're bodybuilders. We're trying to build the physique. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck. Easy day. Fuck it up. Let's go. Drop that. Walk. Come on, baby. One more drop.
Alcanzo 5 metas con hip hop que micrometa. Les ofrezco texto fresco que no encuentro ni comenta. Ni comentan si medito letras. Busco con mi discoteca, no sonar en discoteca. Subiendo el listón desde chico en un Big 90. Mi conecta es un conecta y nadie esté aquí con reta.
Fuck. Make that shit hurt on purpose. Holy shit. Take it. All you. Let's go, row. So, whenever you're trying to pull from here, let's say I was doing this one side, people normally, they grab this and they start yanking it up to you. And as you can see, if I start pulling wherever it is, I'm gonna end up in my traps. I don't want that. I'm trying to keep it on my lat and the rest of my back. So I'm gonna let this pressure be down. My elbow is bending and breaking and I'm trying to drag low into it. Drag, drag. So if I grab both of them, which I'm gonna do double, I'm not just yanking from here. I want my pressure down into my lat. From there, I'm stretching and I'm digging low. Keep sliding the elbows behind, under you, and I'm trying to arch and lift my chest. But my chest never leaves the pad. My pressure's still forward. I'm never doing this falling back here because you involve your traps again. I want to stay low and drag low and squeeze. Squeeze. So similar here, when I grab it, it's the same thing. I don't just want to grab and start from here. I want to set these shoulders down. My shoulders shouldn't be up in my ears. They're low, so my lats are engaged. I'm breaking this elbow and keeping this pressure down as I pull through. And I'm lifting the chest. Fuck. Ooh. Oh yeah. A lot of you motherfuckers be working out, you don't even fucking sweat. You gotta look like this.
Concreta, ritmos mixtos, listo, visto mientras pinto mi historieta. Les transmito el lindo flash, letras dicto los rayos, mito
Notice I always take my time in the setup. I don't want to get it perfect every time. Push behind me, dig low.
Que quieren ser pito gallo. Hoy mi big el flow destapa, si el shit dejó en el mapa. Este rapa no derrapa, se destaca mi cantera. Conviví lejos de trampa y coincidí mejor etapa. Coincidí mejores etapas marcadas en mi carrera. Ya los tengo de rodillas y les llevo en textos millas. Este flow millas, selecto pa' que entrego entre comillas. Mientras rap de regenero, fije, creo arte. Y si me aparte por ser bueno y genero un género aparte. A practicar, repara y sube a tarimas y cada cumple. Si imitan mi táctica porque mi handicap asume. Rimas en calambures, me arriman hasta las nubes. Qué milagro, que mis lágrimas en rap las cruce. Con el mic creo los mandos, en el beat veo los bandos. Hoy le da guerra a mi barco al coliseo romano. Saco un beat, si me vicio en un video rodado. Y si los vi feo es porque los vi feo sonando.
Look at the weight. Look how light that shit is. It's not about the weight, it's about the pump. You watch bodybuilding?
A little bit.
A little bit?
I know for sure I'm going for Xzibit again. See how
And,
well he
classic.
performs now that he has a kid and everything.
Yeah. He should win another one, as long as he doesn't retire. I think my top 5 Olympia right now. I want Hadi. I think he should have won last year. I think maybe this year he can do it again. Hadi. Derek's gonna be up there. If he doesn't win, he's gonna be number 2 for sure. Nick is definitely gonna be up there. Samson and Andrew. I think Andrew might be 5th.
Are they your all-time favorites or just from the previous years?
No, just the people who have been winning this year that are going to the Olympia for sure. Out of all the names in that list right now, that's my top 5.
Gotcha. Now overall.
Yeah. I would say the ones that are gonna win is either Hadi or Derek, and then the other 3 are battling between that 3rd and 5th,
Now,
in my opinion. But we'll
would
see.
you be able to choose a top 5 from all history?
Oh, all time, Ronnie Coleman. We'll take anybody. Ronnie. That's a good question. I have to think about it. Ronnie for sure would be number 1. Yeah, get that guy right there. It's a legend. Lightweight, baby. That's another part. That's another reason I like Ronnie. So he used to yell at himself, lightweight. She doesn't get heavy for him. That's what you gotta think. Always believe you can. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Another thing I'll tell you guys, if you're actually trying to put on muscle, full body is a waste of fucking time. Don't do it. Stick to your body part days. Again, if you're trying to put on tissue, the main thing you want to do is spend that hour or whatever it is that you're working out on that one body part, your shoulders. An hour for just your back. An hour for just your legs. You don't have to separate. That's the thing I see a lot of people doing, separating the legs. Glute day, hamstring day, quad day. There's no need to do that. Unless you're at that level and you have something lagging behind, then you separate it. But for the most part, when you do legs, everything should work together as one body part. But going back to the hour, I see people trying to split up 3 body parts in one session. If you think about a session is an hour, hour and 15, you're spending what, 20, 30 minutes on each body part? I'd rather spend the whole hour, spend more time, actually fuck it up, go recover, and then when you're fresh and full, peak energy, then you go to the next body part the next day or whatever it is you need. Like I would never do chest and back in the same day. I wouldn't try to go and now push the energy, which my energy is already lower, to try to push chest. I'm not getting the most out of it. I'd rather do it a separate day. That's how you get to that level. And also guys, you don't gotta keep going up by plates. We have these exist too, that's okay, you know? Nothing wrong with using a 10. Come on. Most important part, guys, re-rack your weights.
Is there a specific reason you chose this one? Or what grip are you
No, I tend to get a cable row in for my back. I have a few like staple movements that I like. Because there's a lot of, if you were to count how many back exercises there are, put a number on it. There's 1,000 freaking variations and exercises you could do. Over your journey, what you're really trying to find is the ones that really tax the muscle you're trying to get. And you don't have to get fancy after that, you know? So a seated cable row, you can find in any gym, and it's always been a staple, you know, one of my row movements. And then obviously like any machine row, you could do bent over barbell rows, dumbbell rows, but if you're well equipped like our gym, you just sit on a machine and pull. And you're gonna set up your seated cable rows. It obviously depends on what you're trying to hit. Most people are trying to hit lats when they row. Setup is important, like I was mentioning before, because where you pull that bar in relation to your chest is gonna tell you what part of your back you're working. So if I just grab this here and I pull up onto it, this bar is kind of floating in the middle. So when I reach and just pull straight back, I'm gonna end up way up here. But you're still gonna work your back. You're just getting more upper back. You're completely missing the lat. So the idea, if you're trying to get your lats, first thing you wanna do is you wanna pressure down. Once I pressure down, just like any of the other machines, I'm already locked up to my lat. My lat's already engaged and it's feeling the stretch to the front. As I drag, and I'm pushing my palms and elbows down, keeping that low pressure and lifting chest through. Dig low. I'm almost trying to drag that bar over my quads, trying to keep it belly button level. Drag end up here, pull through. Make sure you're getting that stretch the whole time. Don't just pull wherever, because then you're in limbo and you kind of just, it becomes arms and traps. I want to dig deep, drive. I let it stretch every single time. Let's do it. Easy. Come on. Come on. Fuck. Holy shit. Make it hard. Make it hard. Make it worth it. The only thing I'm thinking the whole time whenever I'm working out is I want to get myself sore as fuck. I want that shit to hurt for a fucking week so I don't have to train my back again.
VIP table reservations 508-963-14.
Come on. Oh, come on. Drop set. Come on, baby. Oh yeah.
How do you feel about working out in front of a camera?
Feels the same. I train like this all the time. You know? It's just when you're in front of the camera, you gotta find things to say a lot of times. But now I'm too out of breath. Whatever comes to mind. Yeah, notice when it comes to the straps, right? I only use them when I really needed them. Most of the workout, I've kept them off. Because again, you don't want to baby your grip. Use your grip. You want to be able to grip shit, use your hands. So you get stronger too. There's an element of this that involves getting stronger. It's not the main goal. The main goal is to put on tissue. And by default, you're gonna get stronger as your muscles get better. But don't flip it, because people will try to fight the strength. Like, oh shit, I hit 225. Time to go up. Because I know, perfect the movement. Make sure you're pushing blood properly. You know? That goes for anything. Oh yeah. One more. One more. Holy shit. And scene. How does Hadi Chupin do? Yeah. Easy back day. So to summarize, we ended up doing, started with the pull downs, underhand grip, started engaging the lat. Then we went regular grip. We set those together, push a lot of blood in there. Then I switched my grip, which, that's the other exercise, because when I switched the grip, that was exercise number 2. With the neutral grip, keep squeezing into those lats. From there, we went to rows. We started with a panada machine rows. I like to superset those, push a lot of blood in there again. It's not about weight, get a good squeeze, pump the blood in your back. Then we went to the seated cable row. Fantastic movement. Kept the weight, dragging it low to keep engaging the lat that I already pumped up. And then we finished off with upper back here. Woo, feel great. Now it's time to eat.